If 50-year high inflation and stagnant wages were not enough, the Biden administration is harming the United States economy in another major way. A study by the Foundation for Government Accountability has found that Biden is imposing the costliest regulatory agenda in United States history. If we scroll down and look at this chart here, Biden, his cost of his regulations are exceeding those of Obama and Trump combined. Obama had 215 billion, his costs and regulations. Trump had 23 billion. And there are 12 specific regulations known as Biden's Dirty Dozen. These are causing negative impacts such as fuel inflation, increased energy costs. They're discouraging work and harming the economy. A lot of entrepreneurs are creative people. They don't like the burden of paperwork and checking boxes and figuring out exactly every government regulation in the world. This discourages a lot of startups who have great ideas that can positively impact their community, but they choose not to because they have to do this horse and pony show and jump through hoops for the government. Now, I'm not saying all regulations are bad, but there is definitely such thing as overregulation. The amount of paperwork hours has increased to 220 million paperwork hours under President Biden. Now, the paperwork hours under Trump were actually reduced to 6 million, or reduced by 6 million hours. So what you see here, there's a clear discrepancy, a burden that's put on entrepreneurs that is just not helping our economy at all. Some of the identified regulations pertain to the Medicaid program integrity, Obamacare subsidies, food stamp benefits, student loan forgiveness, climate risk disclosures, pipeline construction, retirement funds, elections, and freelance work. Biden, his administration's heavily focused on climate-related initiatives, which is really harming the oil and gas industry. A lot of the criticism that the oil and gas industry gets is because it takes so long to get approved to build refineries or get drilling, to be able to start drilling. By the time you're approved through all the regulations, another administration could be in office and they could reverse the policy. So you're just afraid to even start. Now, I'm not saying the oil and gas industry is perfect and they don't have their bad actors or they're not doing things that are in the best interest of themselves and not always the people, but the regulations definitely matter. And when regulatory hoops take so long to get through that it could be a new presidential administration, you're probably going to be hesitant to get through these to create cheap energy in the gas industry and the oil industry. And this study by this Foundation for Government Accountability, their key finding is that Florida has shown what a successful regulatory reform looks like at the state level. Again, not all regulations are bad, but we should cut as many as possible to help people with great ideas implement those ideas and not be bogged down by attorney fees and checking boxes and all of this control. It seems like there's this leftist control factor, and we just need to let people flourish with their ideas and reduce regulations. Hey, if you enjoyed this video, hit the thumbs up, comment. It really helps with the algorithm and get the liberty message out there. Also, subscribe and follow. We'll be back with more great videos soon. Take care.